Celia Chu stood in front of the mirror, smoothing the frayed edges of her silk qipao, once a bright-eyed schoolteacher. Now she was just another girl in Shanghai's most notorious nightclub, Bai Lumen, 30,000 silver dollars, she whispered, the number burning in her mind. That's what the military thugs demanded to reopen her brother's treason case. Her brother, Jiangong, framed for colluding with the Japanese. Impossible, their father died protecting Marshal Zhang Weiguo. Jiangong would never betray his country, but here she was, about to sell the only thing she had left. That night, the club's lights blurred as she numbed herself with cheap liquor. A tipsy young officer stumbled into her private room. She later learned he was Marshal Zhang Weiguo, the same man whose life her father once saved. She didn't remember much after that, just waking up alone. A crumpled check for 30,000 silver dollars on the nightstand. Take it, his cold voice echoed. And never speak of this again. She cashed it immediately, rushing to the military headquarters, only to be laughed at. Treason's a capital crime. Your money buys you nothing but a faster trip to hell. 3 months later, Celia stared at the doctor's note, her hands shaking, pregnant, with the marshal's child. Bai Lumen's Madame Hong would skin her alive if she found out pregnant girls didn't make money. Drink this, the back alley pharmacist muttered, shoving a bitter potion into her hand. But as she lifted the bowl to her lips, she froze. This baby. It was the only good thing to come from her ruin. Maybe it was a sign. Her secret didn't last long. Madame Hong's spies caught wind, and soon Celia was dragged to the club's basement, a rusty scalpel glinting in the madame's hand. Pregnant whores don't belong in my club, Hong hissed. I'll cut that bastard out and hang you for the others to see, Celia screamed, kicking wildly, but the thugs held her down. Wait, she gasped. That baby, it's Marshal Zhang Weiguo's, Hong cackled. A marshal, please, the great Marshal Zhang hates whores like you. She raised the scalpel when suddenly, the basement door exploded open. There stood Marshal Zhang, face red with rage, flanked by soldiers. Who the hell do you think you are? He roared, grabbing Hong by the throat. That's my child she's carrying, Celia sobbed, confused. How did he know? Turns out, his aide had dug into her past, the framed brother, the 30,000 silver dollars meant for his case, the sacrifice of a sister who'd rather ruin herself than lose family. I called you a whore, Zhang muttered, voice breaking as he knelt beside her, but you're the bravest woman I've ever met. As Zhang carried her out of Bai Lumen, Celia pressed a hand to her stomach. Her brother's case would be reopened, the baby would be safe, and maybe, just maybe, the marshal who wants her might finally learn what love is, all because she dared to hope.